Welcome to Dungeon Master Deep Dive. For today's episode, I've got Will here with me, who plays Black Swordsman, the half-orc fighter. I'll be asking him some general questions about his views on the campaign and his character, and then we'll move into a period where he will actually be in character as Black and answer a few more questions. So, let's swing right into this interview and dive in. Okay, Will, thanks for being here with me on today's episode of DM Deep Dive. My first question for you, as I'm always curious to know about my players, what is your experience with D&D or TTRPGs?
Yeah, thanks for having me, Mason. This is actually my first campaign. The Quest of Desolation is my first official campaign. I've watched, other TTRPGs and Dungeons and Dragon content and stuff like that, but I haven't done much. I came in basically clueless.
Gotcha. So, what sparked your interest in playing D&D?
Well, one night, I always like fantasy, like Elden Ring and Elder Scrolls Online is what I meant to say, stuff like that. And Kyle and David were just like, yo, we met this dude at Whataburger and he's a dungeon master. I was like, no shit. And I was like, they were like, yeah, join. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm going to join.
Okay, all right, cool.
I was in.
I'm glad that my rare encounter with your roommates got you into this campaign.
Hell yeah.
All right, so to add to that previous question, what do you enjoy most about playing Black?
I think like a lot of other people, it's kind of like the extension of yourself that you want to be. Like he's determined and he goes in head first and does not care about repercussions unless it has to do with the stability of the team or anything like that. Just being the glue that holds everyone together is kind of like what I like to be in real life as well. So.
Well, that's good. So your character's actual name is Urogar Beastslayer, and that was revealed to the party and to you pretty recently. What was your reaction to that?
Well, I think that's badass. I didn't know. You're kind of hyping me up on the spot right here because I didn't think about it like that. Because even though he was from a fight club and stuff like that a lot, having a cool name like that is I kind of feel like the coolest guy in the party now. Not like I didn't already.
Right, of course. So why did you decide to go with the name Black for your character when you initially made him?
I think it's not a secret that I modeled my character initially after Guts from Berserk.
Right.
So the Black Swordsman was when I was kind of first reading Berserk. I think I was a couple 10 volumes in, and I read a lot more. And also my character Black Urogar now is evolved a little bit more, and I kind of like that. He's not really as much black as he used to be.
Gotcha.
No.
All right, so what has been the biggest development you've seen so far with your character?
He at the beginning it was he didn't have much of a brain, I feel like, and also he was a lot hornier.
Yeah, I know.
But now it's kind of toned down, and he's learned a lot and actually made several friends. So I think that's cool that all the group has come together, even though some people are more wary of each other than others. Next.
I love how these interviews are just you guys throwing shade at each other, but that's great. All right, so where do you think Black is headed in the future?
Well, I would say that Black is gonna die.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I've gotten lucky thus far, kind of being, a couple people have died. Riley's died once, David's died once, Nick's has been one shot every single fight we've been in for the past 4 sessions. So I feel like things could be really good or bad in hell.
Okay, all right. So thanks for answering those questions, Will. Now let's move into a short chat with Black Swordsman himself. Hey, Black, thanks for taking the time to chat really quick with me. Can you talk to me about why you carry that absolutely gigantic weapon around with you?
It's what I'm comfortable with.
Okay. Any reason for that?
It's a sword.
Fair enough. What would you say is your favorite part about being a member of the Glorious Bastards?
We were a quirky bunch. Well, not me as much as the rest of them. And I can't believe I just said quirky. But unlikely band of people together, and we've kind of come together. But you didn't hear it from me.
Gotcha. So you actually died near the start of your adventure. So can you describe what that was like?
Um, yeah, I don't, there's some new people of our party, but I don't exactly know how many of them remember that the deal that I made with Lycree, that now I don't have a soul anymore, which is kind of important. Um, it's definitely changed me, so that's, I can't really say much besides that at the current time.
Gotcha. So last question for you, because I know you're busy. Can you please describe your outlook in your future, both as an individual and as a group?
For me, I just keep going because it's all I know. Hack and slash.
Yeah.
Follow the road where the violence is, and what's for me. For our group, I hope that we can mesh well together and finish this mission. Hopefully, we'll be rewarded generously by Space Mommy
Okay.
or Dream Mommy.
I know Black is busy, so I'll let him get back to training and slashing monsters. And I really want to thank you for being here today with me, Will. I can't wait to see where Black is headed as the campaign continues, but that's all the time we have for today's episode of DM Deep Dive. So